the spaghetti segments. But as far as my experience goes, if you get shot at
Yeah.
or are in the vicinity of people being shot, a few days later, expect some spaghetti. But also don't get your hopes up because I went to go claim some of this free spaghetti, expecting the spaghetti that I, would order for $14, $15.
$15 spaghetti.
You get meatballs in it, it adds up.
All right.
Um,
It adds up.
but no, I go there. I said like some of the
The shooting spaghetti.
yeah, I'm sure I was a little more wary of how to ask for it, and felt a little uncomfortable. But no, that spaghetti came on a disposable plastic plate, the really weak kind that you can't lift up as you eat because it just starts to flop all over itself.
Really flimsy.
Yeah, like the cheapest ones. Like if I ever accidentally buy those or if I see them, I'm taking three just to give it some structure.
Just to make sure.
Yeah. Uh, with just a paste of a sauce.
Ooh.
It was their free spaghetti meals. It was not Nichols' spaghetti.
That's probably the type of spaghetti you would have gotten for a nickel.
Yeah, that's true. And I got it for free, but definitely misleading.
I feel like there's an off-color spaghetti western joke to be made here.
I appreciate that could
The idea
yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
joke.
Like that's good. I don't know if I could find a joke good enough.
No, it'd take a little brainstorming. Okay, but let's cycle back. So, before we get back to where we actually ate a hamburger today,
Oh yeah,
I want
we did do that.
I want to ask you, you go to Pizza Hut and you're getting spaghetti and not a pizza?
It was when I was a child.
They had a pizza buffet when you were a child.
No, 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 not. Did they?
I don't know.
I think that only came about around lunchtime and
Oh, that
years
could be,
later.
that could be.
I would go there for birthdays exclusively. Um,
Sunday bar.
yeah, for that. That was the reason. It's like if I go there, I'm getting free dessert, all I can eat.
So
So
you're getting a cheap spaghetti and loading up on the ice cream.
pretty much. Well, I didn't like pizza.
What?
So
Every kid likes pizza.
nah, I appreciated pizza. I liked the Ninja Turtles. I liked the way it looked going into a sewer, but I didn't like any food I had to use my hands for.
Yes, you were mentioning this today. Pizza, you're only going to eat with your hands if you can fold it and eat it quickly.
Yeah.
And I'm a pizza folder myself, but I always just felt maybe less. It just felt easier to handle, like it was going to be less messy.
Now, when I'm consuming it, it needs to be minimum hand-to-hand contact, hand-to-pizza contact.
What foods will you eat with your hands?
Um,
Sandwich,
Sandwich, yeah, I'll eat a sandwich. But
potato chip,
potato chip, yes.
and a chocolate bar.
If I can keep the wrapper on that bad boy, I'm keeping the wrapper on, eating it like eating it like a banana.
How about like an M&Ms? Are you taking out M&Ms or are you just pouring the M&Ms in your mouth?
No, well, there's food like candies and things like that. I'll eat them. It's really the greasy things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, no problem eating that with my hands.
Dry bread.
Dry bread, I'm okay with that. But if it's a grilled cheese sandwich,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it,
A little
but I
oily.
clean my hands after every bite. Um, Popcorn, eat that in the theater. After every bite of popcorn, I'm using a napkin.
You're getting napkins when you get popcorn?
Oh, I'm getting a stack of
I
napkins.
don't even think about napkins when I'm getting popcorn.
You're
I
just
mean the popcorn
wiping
and
that
then
butter.
licking my fingers and then, wipe my hands on my jeans or whatever.
It's a nightmare. It's horrifying. I'm seeing you doing it now, and I'm just getting anxious. No, 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 no. I've always been that way. There's certain pants I can't wear when I'm eating eggs, and I don't. I can't even.
Hold on. What?
I'm just saying, like, there's. I
First of
shouldn't.
all, why are you touching your eggs with your hands?
Oh, I'm not. This goes even beyond
Oh boy. Okay,
what I can't touch with my
let's
hands.
unpack this one.
I don't. I remember saying it once to my grandmother that I was wearing the wrong pants to eat this meal, and she looked at me like I was I was the strangest kid, and she was like, "Oh, Matthew,
Well, I think you
chill."
have to, you can't just throw things like that out there. You have to explain a thing like that, Matthew.
Yeah,
Why, please explain right now how you were wearing the wrong pants for those eggs.
these people grew up during harder times, and for me to say I'm wearing the wrong pants to eat this, um, certain pants have different material. Certain pants are different. Their tightnesses are different, and I need to feel. It's really. I think there's no way to explain it. You either are like this or you aren't. But let me paint this scenario. You're about to eat a big plate of waffles, bunch
Okay,
of syrup,
sure.
early in the morning.
Drippy.
You're excited for this. You sit down.
Pajama pants?
Yeah, pajama pants. I'm okay. Sometimes I'm okay, but no, no, no. Sweater, big sweater
Okay.
on. That sweater needs to come off, right?
Not necessarily.
No, no, no. This.
I'll probably lean over my plate more
Mm,
so that if anything drips, it drips into the plate.
yeah. No, I basically can't eat any breakfast foods with a sweater on. Um, Pants are too tight, and
Hold on, what do you mean pants are too tight?
if
Pants
they're
are
the
too
kind
tight for breakfast? Like you need to undo your belt?
no, no, no. It's like maybe not too tight, but like jeans are fine for eating eggs. Jeans are fine for eating most foods. Um, it is,
If you're wearing a suit, can you not have breakfast?
uh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna wear. I'm not gonna do that.
Corduroy pants, no muffins?
Corduroy muffins transcend all pants, but um, but corduroy, yeah, I'm not eating eggs with corduroy on.
I don't understand though. Is this like in case you get yolk on your corduroy, it might be more difficult to wipe off?
No, I just it's all in my brain. Like I feel grosser
But like,
if it's a pair of pants that attracts hair easily.
yeah,
Um, then it restricts how much food I can eat or what
because you see
kinds
the
of
hair
food.
on your pants, you're kind of grossed out.
Yeah, yeah,
So, what do the jeans have to do with anything? Because they won't get that much hair stuck to them.
yeah. I don't
What
know.
if there's no pets around?
Well, I don't know how interesting this is for anyone
I'm
who,
fascinated.
but I I wasn't planning to uh to get to the bottom of this right now. I don't even think about it this much because I don't want to. I don't want. It scares me to know the reasons behind it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out any reasons behind it. Because right now, corduroy pants, you can't eat something saucy, is all I figured out. Jeans are
Greasy.
good.
I think greasy is a better description. I don't want to eat anything greasy with my hands or wearing corduroy pants. Um, I don't want to eat anything saucy, greasy, anything that isn't a solid food when I'm wearing a sweater or large coat. Sometimes people have the idea of going on a road trip. Let's get a pizza in the car, eat that pizza, pass around a box, and everyone take a slice. Messiest situation.
As long
Uh,
as you've got something to hold under the slice in case a little sauce drips.
okay, so you're on the page where you want at least a little something, even a scrap of that pizza box.
Ideally, a scrap of the box or a Scott towel. That's not bad.
Okay, we might be able to get along, but it's eating in a car is not ideal for me.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I guess it doesn't freak me out as much. Let's say I'm getting a McDonald burger,
Yeah,
getting a Big Mac in the car. You're getting some of that iceberg lettuce falling on your coat or your pants, your lap, whatever. I might get a little bit of ground beef that sits on my lap for 2 hours, and before I discovered it in a fold of pants in my crotch, and I'll still eat that lettuce or beef, even if it's been sitting there for a couple hours. Big deal. It's a little. What do we have here? But you know, I'm not too upset even if I get a little sauce in my pants, if I've got a backup pair, or if I could wipe away a little pretty easily. Sometimes
yeah,
the ketchup, you get a little ketchup. Ketchup dries up, you can kind of just scratch the ketchup away. No harm, no foul.
yeah. It's not even about getting messy. That's the weird thing. Is I,
Okay,
I
keep
don't mind
going.
if I get messy when I'm eating something. I don't want to be, but
Sure.
it's not going to ruin my day. It's just while I'm eating something, you start to feel gross.
Because of corduroy pants.
Yeah, I could just I don't even wear corduroy pants very often,
It was just an example,
but
really.
yeah. I don't know.
Would you have been able to wear corduroys today?
No. Oh no. The thought of that, like I had to put myself
Onto
back in
those
that
vinyl seats?
yeah. I think I may have different issues. One of them might just be corduroy pants in general. I don't like.
Okay, so that may not have been the best example. Let's say sweatpants. I feel like you don't even own any.
I don't. So I see people out in public wearing sweatpants, and I'm like, oh, not me.
I only have one pair of sweatpants. I got them relatively recently, maybe a year or two, and they're really the around the house pants. They're like pajama pants, but a little warmer.
They're not like I'm going out to a club. I'm just gonna keep these sweatpants on.
Definitely not. The most I'm doing is like get mail, maybe
Yeah.
going to buy milk. But that's
Oof.
really stretching.
The
I'm probably going to
stretch.
put on a pair of jeans to go buy milk.
Yeah.
Now, when we walked into the restaurant today,
Ah, yes, yes.
sat first, I was impressed by the decor. I
Yeah.
liked the size of it. It felt right. I knew as soon as walking in, they have milkshakes. We can tell. We sat down. I looked at that menu. I was overwhelmed. I couldn't handle it. There were too many burger options. I need to flip over, not myself, but flip over in the menu, look
Yeah.
at the milkshakes, decide on something smaller first, get a milkshake, then look at the burgers. You got a milkshake too. You got a pretty good milkshake, Matthew.
I did. I wouldn't get it again.
Me
Um,
either for mine. But
mm,
you got a maple spice,
yeah, maple spice.
tasted like one of those maple cookies.
Hmm.
I got a mint chocolate chip, basically just tastes like mint with pieces of chocolate inside of it.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a pretty standard one.
a mint milkshake?
Yeah, mint milkshakes, mint ice cream.
Yeah,
You know.
but usually it's chocolate and mint.
Yeah.
This had pieces of chocolate that you couldn't really drink. They just clogged up my straw. I
Yeah, that
assumed it would be kind of chocolate flavored, kind of mint flavored.
yeah. There was there were some other flavors.
There was an Oreo. There was a golden Oreo. There was
Cotton
a Joe
candy.
Louis, May West. I'm not sure if that was one or you had an option.
It seemed like they couldn't decide.
Seemed like they couldn't decide.
It was on the same, they're basically the same. Maybe they just put a little of
They
each,
were
but
the same menu line item.
yeah. Separated by like a bullet point or something.
Exactly. Um, if I went again, I'd probably just get like a chocolate. Not get so crazy and excited
Well,
about these mint things. The burger menu itself, though, look at the burgers. They had maybe 2 dozen burger options.
yeah.
One of them captured our imaginations. It was the JBB Challenge, Jukebox Burgers Challenge. 60 minutes. If you eat the entire $60 meal in 60 minutes, it's free. We're talking two, what was it, 2 pound beef patties? 2 1 pound beef patties?
How did we do it? We figured it would be 8 quarter pounders.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
that's
two
two
pounds.
1 pound beef patties.
Yeah.
There was pulled pork, bacon, 4 kinds of cheese,
Yeah.
waffles instead of buns. There were a dozen onion rings on the thing. There
Yeah, a
was a
dozen
half a
onion rings.
pound of chicken wings on the side,
Yeah.
and 4 poutines and 4 macaroni and cheeses.
I yeah, I feel like the four poutines and four macaroni and cheeses were maybe they weren't there to begin with,
Yeah, they
but
threw
someone
those on because some people were able to eat the burger and the chicken
yeah.
wings.
Like if
But
we
they're
go
like,
back, we
if
go
we
back
throw a ton of
in
French fries and pasta onto that,
yeah.
no way can you handle that.
It's like no imagination. We won't add anything to the burger. Let's just stick
Let's just
another
add other
poutine.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, a half pound of chicken wings, not part of the burger, but you got to eat it.
Yeah.
It's not a challenge burger, it's a challenge meal.
Yeah.
2 meals, basically.
Oh, more even than 2 meals. I don't sit down for a meal
And eat
and eat
two
anywhere close to
poutines.
that. Four poutines and four uh, macaronis.
four bowls of each. It's 8 bowls